have that kind of letdown in San Francisco and take a day to do some adjustments and then come out and do what you guys did tonight, especially kind of get back to that formula of defense and chaos and deflections, loose balls, all that stuff?
It was big. Like I said, good teams always respond. You got to respond if you want to be a good team, especially after getting your butt whooped like we did the other day. Not having Vooch, we got to figure it out. Nobody going to feel sorry for us. We got to go out there, next guy up, and continue to just keep fighting to figure this thing out. It was great to respond against a team that's been playing extremely well. Proud of the guys. Now we got to flush and get ready for tomorrow.
What did Alex bring to the starting lineup that you could feel and see?
Man, he's one of the highest IQ players I play with since I've been in the game. And just to have somebody with that natural IQ out there on the court, just going to make so much things easier for you, offensively and defensively. He kind of anchors us, especially defensively, taking on a challenge, guarding PG. And, you got to feed off that. Then offensively, he just know what to be. He know what to do and to make everybody else's job easier.
What's just like the biggest, maybe obvious, like the biggest adjustment of playing without Vooch? And what do you think y'all did today that was handled it better?
It makes it tougher for teams to lock in on me and Zach when Vooch is out there playing. Somebody who space the floor, stretch the floor, another 20-plus score any given night. You take that away off any team, is going to be tough. So for us, just trying to manipulate and understand other ways where we could get going, get other guys going, and get our shots. Because usually with Vooch, we know where we can get our shots from, how teams going to play. So we got to adjust on the fly.
What's been the biggest difference for you on the floor, like as far as like get your shots, like they said a bunch of teams to you?
Like I said, just understanding they're going to double more, try to trap more, switch, a lot more switching. Just different looks every time down. You got to kind of understand that and manipulate it best as you can, especially now with not having Vooch out there. So me just understanding, trying to dictate, kind of be 2 steps ahead of the defense a lot of times. So that's my mentality.
Mark, you're obviously a very poised player. That's kind of your reputation. They had that run when they went up 1, and then you guys responded with 6 straight points. You hit a mid-range, and you showed some emotion when they called that timeout. And then also you hugged Zach when you hit that dagger 3 coming out. Was that just because of what happened last game, or is it because this is a good team? You're in LA?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's just I try to go out there and just have fun and compete, man. I'm like, not to make a story, but it's just we don't get too long to play this game, man. And every time I go out there and play, whether if it's a night you struggle, things don't go your way, it's just an honor to go out there and have fun and compete with guys, and put on a show, man. Like you said, we was down 1. That's where the game get fun. You want to be in those situations and kind of pull your team out of those situations, make big shots. The kid imagination come out you in those moments, and you just try to have fun. And that's just how I look at it. That's how I try to, give that same energy off to my teammates.
DeMar, what is it meant to you tonight and over the years to come back and play?
To come back home?
Yeah.
Man, it's something I would never take for granted. Like I said, you don't know how long you're gonna get to play this game. Every time I came home, it was always an honor. I think this is my first time. I haven't told nobody. This is my first time coming home and play since my dad passed. And he was at every game. He didn't miss no game. So, tonight was kind of one of those games that I wish he was here. But for the most part, I try to enjoy it with my teammates. Understand you come back home playing in front of family and friends, you got to enjoy it.
Is that why you were more emotional, you think?
I wouldn't say that's why. Like I said, it's just always fun to come home and play, especially against a good team. Clippers a hell of a team. We just got a bus whoop, and we wanted to respond, and we did.
As much as you've enjoyed the different stints you've had over the years, why don't you think the stars have ever aligned to play formula?
I don't know. Almost haven't, but what happens how it needs to happen. And I couldn't be more happier being in Chicago, honestly. You know, so it works out 1000% perfect when it needs to.
Thanks, DeMar.
Yep.